Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bald and the Beautiful podcast. I am Melissa.
Kev on stage, Kev.
I'm Angel.
Tanksley.
And we are the people on the internet that talk about reality television shows. Right now, we are talking about Love is Blind. And by Love is Blind, I actually mean The Ultimatum. Queer love. And I just first want to say I went through and read because I wanted to see if y'all were roasting us in the comments of the last video to see like how we were doing. And actually you guys not only were nice, but were like commending us for like the way we were handling the situation, the fact that we reviewed the show. There were a couple queer people in the comments like y'all really did that like really, really well.
Really?
There. Yes.
I thought we was gonna be in trouble.
Listen to me.
Marcus and Angel didn't care, but
I didn't give a damn look.
No, I didn't think. I thought we did it. I honestly thought we did a good, authentic job. It didn't feel like we were pandering to anyone.
Nah.
Agree.
It felt like we were giving our real to God honest struggle of trying to get people stuff right and understand.
I feel like people could see.
my
I
bad.
feel like people could see the struggle of us trying to be respectful, and they gonna respect that.
Yes.
Yeah. I just want to share this with y'all. This is very funny. Well, Angel we watched again, and they was not all consistent with the pronouns. So I was like, okay. But I told Liz, I saw his tweet on Twitter. This girl said, "Boy, these ladies and thadies is acting up." I said, "Ladies, thadies, and gentle them." I said, "Y'all, F boy is the gender neutral term.
It is.
Because y'all F non-binary. It's a personality. Because they is acting up just as bad as any cis hetero couple. I do believe, I do maintain, I do declare.
I just want to say one thing before we jump in. This episode is sponsored by HelloFresh, Babbel, BetterHelp, and Rocket Money. We'll tell you more about them later on in the show.
Thank you. So I just really wanted to say that yes, and it is Pride Month, the month of June. So yes, we definitely want to make sure that we are being respectful, even in our struggle. And so I wanted to make sure that that's how it was coming across, although that it was coming across that way. And I actually even more paid attention this time around about the usage of pronouns. Anytime, who's Aussie's person? Sam. Anytime Sam talked about Aussie, she said Aussie.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone else talked about Aussie, they said she.
Yes.
I did notice that. And that I do wish, though, that Netflix had put
you said Aussie?
Yes.
She would be like, she'll be like, when Aussie, oh, yes, come on, leave.
Give me this.
Okay, you're doing too much. You're about to break stuff.
Aussie said, where is the exit? That is Aussie's pronoun. Exit.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
You calling me out on something?
Yes, it is Black Music Month. Thank you.
Let me go out of here.
Now, what I will say, if we gonna jump on them, what I will say in Aussie's defense, earlier on, Aussie was just trying to have a calm conversation with old girl. And she was just going in, and Aussie was like, "Look, I'm trying to
My girl?
Are you talking about with Mildred?
Yes.
Wait, which one?
Yeah, Mildred.
Okay.
Yeah, she was trying to just talk to Mildred. And Mildred was being, this is what we got to do. You got to. I was like, you know what? I just came. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to. No. Are you gonna let me finish? Fine. I'm gone. I was like, all right, I get it. Look, then they sitting at the dinner, and she was like, you just left because you were talking to me. No, you just left. And then everybody else jumped on Aussie. Why you just leave? You can't just. And she was like,
this is so true.
And I'm like, the hell with everybody else.
What? When Aussie got pissed off,
why the hell is everybody attacking this one? This person and this person ain't trying to argue. That's all she trying not to do.
Once Aussie calls you mate, it's over, buddy.
Yeah.
That's her. God bless her heart. She said, Aussie said it in the bed with Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. All right, mate. Why you keep calling mate? I don't know. Mate.
Yeah. Then Aussie got petty. I was like, all right, now Aussie.
Now, I think anybody and everybody can understand why she left Mildred multiple times.
Oh,
Mildred
absolutely.
was a hot ass mess.
No, Angel.
Mildred-
What she was Latina.
I know.
And you're not going to
No.
blame that.
Hold on.
Tiff was
Tiff
like,
was like, girl.
just because you're Latina doesn't mean you can disrespect people. It
So
does,
glad you
though,
said
because I'm Latina.
She's like, it's not considered disrespect if you're Latina. It's not.
Mildred said, you know what? I have no feelings about her leaving. I have no feelings about that leaving.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. She could have moved the basket. I mean,
The basket
come
market.
over here and move the basket. I mean, I just feel like it's my law, and I don't think everything is my law. I wish somebody was there for her when she was in that moment breaking down to hug her and look her in her face and be like, it's all your fault.
Yes.
All of this is your fault. Anybody that leaves you is because you are an asshole.
Trying to
It
be
is-
sweet.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I was like, oh, this is a different take from Marcus. No, it ain't. It's who he is.
It's the same take. I was like, oh, it's your fault, girl. It's not
Yeah.
my fault. Yes, it is.
You
You're
pulled people
terrible.
away and then get mad that they left.
Yeah,
She's
she-
hella
Aussie
toxic.
was like, I don't, because Aussie got the ultimatum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She like, I didn't want to be here, and I'm stuck with you. If I leave the person I love, if you think I'm finna sit here and let you fuck, boy, is you crazy?
Yeah,
Wow.
somebody said she left her a dirty tampon. Like, I'm sure you have tampons too.
In the
It was in the
trash.
trash
In the
though.
trash. Where they supposed to be?
So it wasn't like it seemed like she left it on the ground. Like that's what
Like,
Hey,
I'm pretty
on
sure.
the trash. Oh, something that's trash is in here.
I'm pretty sure, regardless of pronoun, everybody on this show, including the host, uses tampons or some form thereof. Why are you mad at that?
No, everybody on the show that
On
we're
the
watching
show.
Oh, I
has
was like,
used some sort of menstrual product.
Well,
to
shit,
describe
man.
it.
menstrual cup. That's when you know you just mad. She gonna leave the basket in the closet. You could have put it over here. It was empty.
Yeah, Mildred's the cup girl. Yes.
This sink is dripping. I know that.
And Sam done got her she done got her second win.
Listen,
She ain't taking nothing from nobody.
the worst thing in the world for Aussie was Sam came on that show and saw Mildred talk crazy to her. She was like, I could do this too.
Oh wait, we could do that? Oh,
Yeah, that-
oh,
Like,
Listen, when Aussie and Sam, I don't know who the black girl's name was.
but we all know the black girl.
Black girl was at the dinner table, and Aussie was, I'm talking about disrespectful to
Mhm.
Sam. The black girl was like, do you even hear yourself?
I know.
You called that BS. She was like, well, I feel like it is. She was like, those were her actual feelings, though. Like,
Yeah.
She was like, well, she's calling my feelings BS. She was like,
Right.
but she never said that. You
she
actually
literally did not
I
say
know.
that
Nah, she didn't.
at all. She was like, people didn't like me when I was a kid.
She went up there and had a breakdown though.
It's not all my fault. It's not all my fault. I said, look at her and Mildred having the same damn tantrum in two different seasons. It's why it's my fault. It's not all my fault.
No,
Yeah.
the breakdown she was going
But
through,
I
it
said
looked like,
this.
I don't know what happened, but the breakdown she was going through looked like, I don't know, did a sibling die and they blamed her for, like, it looked like something bad happened.
Like, he was talking about
Thank you.
Aussie's breakdown.
Oh,
it was intense.
Listen, so I don't remember what the Netflix show was, but one of the complaints from the cast is they don't have aftercare.
Yeah, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. Aussie needed better help, talk space. So that at that moment,
All
she
of them.
was that 6-7 year old. Whatever
Absolutely.
happened, it was a lucid dream. She was
Absolutely.
in that moment or they was in that moment on that little curb, and whoever did that, it was happening right now.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I felt so bad because they kept making her go right into talking heads right after. So she's like, so when I noticed I love someone and I am just running away, I don't want that. I said, give that girl time to read, or that person time to reset.
Yeah. Black-
Production do
Does
not
not
care. This
Nah.
is great. You're unraveling and
Yeah, right here.
action.
Show the snot on the black friend's arm.
Hold on. Let me just.
Yes. There was
Yes.
a whole discussion on TikTok of people talking about whether or not Netflix should provide like trauma counselors, therapists, aftercare for these people. The thing about it is, if these people were I don't want to say healed because I do believe that's more of a journey than like a destination. But if they're in the process of healing, that's not reality TV.
I don't care about your mental health. Break down.
That's what they signed that waiver for. Look, if you commit suicide on the show, that's on you.
Man,
they don't
they
care.
need it for like after the show.
They need it for during the show. But the
They
crazy
do.
thing
They
is,
need
the
it for-
producers are the ones that is poking and prodding to get you to break.
Absolutely.
They're
They
like,
don't
"Ooh,
care.
tell us more about that. Tell us more about that.
Yes.
Happened there.
Who's the person? Come on, let's just.
They're not doing it for you to process it. They just want you to unearth it.
Correct.
Because guess what? They go into their next production, and we go into our next show, and you sitting here really ripped open,
Yes.
live on television with your whole body insides exposed, and they're like, "What? That's gonna make the episode."
Good
All
and
right,
juicy.
let's go to the next scene. Like you still on the couch.
They breaking down.
Yeah.
Right.
Wrap it
We
up.
need, we need Mildred on the couch next. Could you please move, Ozzy? Move.
Yeah, could you please move and don't cry on our cords, please? Thank you.
Can you move? Can you cry over there? We gotta
Over
kinda
there,
move
please.
the
Don't
equipment.
cry on our cords is crazy.
Mhm.
Yes. Hey, can you just cry right out? Hey, we just
Yeah,
need to
right
grab
out of scene. Just
let me
there
Can I
you
get
go.
your mic? Can I get your mic?
mic real quick?
Yes.
I know it's for you.
Move that over, please.
And dog, man.
Okay, so on them, Aussie and Sam, are they making it yes or no?
Nah.
I
Sam has a new
Go ahead, Tank. Go ahead.
now Sam has a newfound power that she's turning villain when they deal with Ozzy, and Ozzy still can't process, her past trauma experiences and everything she's been through, and neither one of them are budging.
I agree wholeheartedly. I do think that Aussie, because they came back. I think they had left the apartment after left the restaurant. They left the apartment too, if I'm not mistaken, and then they came back and was like I don't. Oh, I think it was during the breakdown. They were like, "That's my person. That's my person. I can't do it." But I don't think Aussie is ready for the person that Sam is right now.
Right.
I think if Sam had been the version that she was prior to the show, which basically allowed Aussie all that temper tantrum, walk away.
Yeah.
But Sam is like, I'm not going for that no more. So like my feelings matter too, which is the same thing happened with Malin Yoli, well, a little bit. And I think you're gonna leave one too many times, and Sam gonna be like, all right, bro, just gone.
Yeah. I think until whatever Ozzy is going through, Ozzy needs to be able to like actually figure all of that out first, because simple questions Ozzy be avoiding. Like when she had the nerve to say that was a dumb question. You're really going to ask me that dumb question?
Dude,
That is the meanest insult that I could think of.
I was offended on her behalf. First of all, you don't got to talk to me like that, nor her, and we ain't gonna take it.
Right.
I don't understand the person that Ozzy transformed into in that moment. I mean, just turned into an asshole. It's like, what? And then came back. I'm sorry.
And it wasn't a stupid question. Like it was a legit
question.
Legit question. Why are you being like? I don't know why Sam takes this, because she seems like a very sweet, well-rounded, nice person, and she don't need this.
Now, the one thing I will say in on Ozzy's behalf is that just because I'm married to someone who also sometimes just needs time to think, I will say Sam, and maybe she used to do this before and she's like, I'm tired of it. Sam, when she gets her foot on the gas, she does not let up. And I'm literally watching the malfunction happening with Ozzy. I'm like, I'm seeing this is not. So sometimes I wonder, what is your desired result when it comes to Sam? Is your desired result for you all to get on the same page? Is your desired result just to make sure you got all the words out that you wanted to say? Sometimes I don't know what her full intention is. I understand she's finding her voice, and I think that's great, and she shouldn't let anyone shut her down. But when it comes to being a couple, I was like, so what do you want Ozzy to answer these questions, or do you want to just be like, you're not going to shut me down? So that was the one thing that I was pretty confused on. Now, what I'm not confused on is that HelloFresh is one of the best meal delivery kit services you could ever get. And why I say delivery, only because they deliver these farm fresh pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes right to your doorstep, so you can skip trips to the grocery store. HelloFresh is what I use to help figure out dinner, okay? Because it's not one of the things that's on the top of my activity list for summer. It's not what I'm wishing to do. But HelloFresh delivers mouth-watering chef-crafted recipes and fresh ingredients to my door so that I can spend summer doing whatever I want, period. And if you need dinner ready quick, which is usually us, because around 8:15 is when I realize, oh, Jesus, my kids haven't eaten. You can look for quick and easy recipes on HelloFresh's menu, including fast and fresh options ready in just about 15 minutes or less. That's why I love their flatbreads. The boys love them, and they are really put together so quickly. You usually mixing up the sauce, whether regardless of if it's one of their like more so like barbecue chicken flatbreads, where you just cutting up the red onions, you putting the sauce on, you putting the different cheeses on there, and you pop it in the oven, and it's a great meal. Or if you're doing one of their pasta dishes, which I also love, I told y'all recently I cooked the shrimp spaghetti with the kick. Super duper easy. Saute them shrimp. Was able to add some, I think it was zucchini to the recipe, boiled the noodles, added it all together. It was ready fast. So this is what we want you to do. Go to HelloFresh.com. And I'm gonna say the slash is TBTV16.
TBTV16.
And use code TBTV16.
TBTV16.
Free meals plus free shipping. Again, let me tell you that verbatim. Go to HelloFresh.com/TBTV16.
TBTV16.
Go TBTV16.
TBTV16.
Free meals plus free shipping. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Okay. It doesn't say it on here, so I will let him know.
I've got to go get my computer charger. I'll be right back. I'm still in the show. I'm just going to get my charger.
Okay. Where are we at?
All right. So let's move to the next couple. Actually, let's do the love triangle. Okay. Let's do the love triangle. Let's talk about Yoli, Mal, and Xander and Vanessa. So we can do them separately and then go to the love triangle. So let's start with Xander.
Vanessa is out of the triangle. She's out of the circle of trust.
Okay, so first thing is your overall thoughts, but I'm actually really curious how we feel about her snooping through the phone, about the I love you moment that Xander didn't reply back and then freaking had a breakdown about it. And yeah, I think those are the two biggest ones.
That whole thing. Oh, go ahead, Kev.
Oh, go ahead.
This whole triangle, the whole thing is a shit show. What's her name? Xander definitely, absolutely wants to be with Yoli.
Right.
Yes.
She definitely wants to be with Yoli. The only reason Vanessa wants to be married, her dad was right, is because Xander's now interested in somebody else. There's nothing about Vanessa that says she's ever wants to be married. She still don't want to be married.
Still don't want to
lose.
Yeah.
Hold on. Angel's making noise. Yeah, so that's the only reason. And then you got who is it? Mal is fighting for this. Like, look, you my person. The problem is she knew what the problem was before they even stepped into this. Yoli falls in love way too quick.
Right.
Way too quick.
Right.
I'm like, Mal, you know that. Yeah, the 3 years that you put in, the good and the bad, now equals to old girl's 3 weeks.
Right.
Because she falls in love that goddamn quick.
Right.
Yoli need to go elsewhere. Vanessa need to go elsewhere.
Right.
Hell, Xander and Mal, y'all do the damn thing.
Xander and Mal.
No.
I didn't like my background noise.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mal is the most emotionally intelligent, but in actual life, not intelligent person ever.
What you said.
Have all the emotional intelligence to process your feelings, express your feelings, be supportive, change,
Patient.
patient. I said, I'm just therapy speak. Do you need me to listen? Do you need support?
Are you mourning that? Because that's okay.
And
I mean, she did all the things.
Everything, and then turned around and be like, and how would you feel if I proposed? I said,
yes.
Now I said, what type of pussy does Yoli have? Okay, because it's got to be made of gold and drip freaking honey nut Cheerios and whatever else that they might like to eat, because she has a hold on these two women that it doesn't make any sense, and she is loving it.
oh,
Yeah.
She is.
Let me tell you what, the most relatable person in this show is Mal's homegirl, who was like,
Yes.
What?
No.
3 weeks?
Homegirl was like, what?
Yes.
We were her. She is us. Because when you're not in that, you be like, you gonna throw away 3 years for 3 weeks? And the truth came out. It finally came out on that when they talk about that money.
IVF.
You ain't want no kids,
That's where it
and
came from.
you said you were saving up. Xander must have been given a lot of massages because she bred it up in that IVF fund.
I think that they're only together for about a week. And the fact that 2 weeks. They do the trial measures for 2 weeks. And you mean to tell me she's already seen her bank account in that 2 weeks?
Pull up that Bank of America. Let me tell you what. You want that baby? How much is IVF? I got 100 bands.
She said, "Oh, this is new information." She said, "This is new information." She said, "Now it's making sense."
Now it's making sense.
And she tried to come for Vanessa's neck when Vanessa was like, they've been DMing each other. And she was like, this is not a problem issue that I have. Like, and then she said, well, she asked for a selfie. She said, this is new information. And then Yogi said, I didn't think that happened. Bitch, what you mean you didn't think it happened?
I didn't.
Did it not?
Yeah.
That lie was such a weak lie. Well, it's just like, oh, it was an area I was in. It was like, oh, I did
I said,
Listen.
boy, scratch a lie, find a thief. Because maybe you ain't a good liar because we watching TV like you are very bad at this. Mm-hmm. You had no.
This is the thing. You can't have your partner out here defending you. My dad used to say, I'll defend you to the death, but you can't lie to me. Mal went over there. I don't have a problem with this. And I just want you to know I don't have a problem with their text messages. Oh, y'all were sending selfies?
I have a problem with that. But now I kind of already just put my foot in my mouth. So now I'm kind of stuck. You got me out here looking crazy. Right.
I said, when Mal, I was like, Mal, this is not, why are you being this giving? I was like, you're not, it wasn't until Mal said, do you want to die for you?
Hey, Joe.
This person be. Where is he been?
I said, man, me and Melissa we looked at each other, was like, finally.
Yes.
It was like, what? You is really loving this moment and you wielding this power. And you don't really know Xander. And Xander seems like a great person. This ain't really against her, but you it's kind of crazy. You came into this and you wanted you wanted Mal to do XYZ.
Right.
Admittedly, out of your mouth, everything you asked for has been done, right? Mm-hmm. Up until this point. And they get 2 weeks as well after their 2 weeks. So now, in addition to the 3 years, and all the history, you got 2 or 3 weeks of the behavior you want, but now it ain't good enough. Now you don't have IVF. Now you don't want to have kids. Now you didn't save the money. Yoli is just loving being the prom queen right now.
Check this out. Xander, Yoli, and Vanessa are all equally manipulative.
Wait, say it one more time. Xander, Yoli, and Vanessa. Yeah.
Equally manipulative because
Xander. You think Xander's manipulative?
I'm about to break it down.
Okay.
Xander, look at Kay. Xander has been right there. She's telling old girl she loves her. She wants to be with her. Yoli. She's like, I want to do this with you. Let's do this. Remember, she tried to break. She was like, are we going to do this? Let's do this.
Yeah.
No, I love you. Can't be without you. Then she goes back to Vanessa. She was like, I don't know, but because Xander needs to stick around and find out what Yoli's crazy ass going to do.
Yeah.
Yoli is going to Mal. Is like, I love you. I got to be with you. I'm going over here to talk to Mildred. She don't talk to Mildred. She goes to talk to Xander. She did that 3 times while they were meeting. I'm just gonna go talk to Mildred. Each time she went to talk to Xander, can they see me? Can they see me?
Yeah.
Okay, I really love you. I really want to be with you. Oh, Mal, I really love you. I really want to be with you. She got the money, but we got time together, but the time don't mean nothing because, you know, I'm like a dog. Whether it's 5 years or 5 minutes, I'm going to love you. What's up, mama?
You were at mom's house this whole time?
No, I'm at my sister's house. She just brought the baby back.
Oh, mama, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You look all right.
I said,
I'm coming back to eat.
They doing a party right before I get on the plane for Makari. I said, come peep your head in so your son can see you.
Look
Sorry,
at
y'all.
coming to Amar when he sees his mama.
That's
That's my homie. That's my homie.
Big old sell. Ain't no but a big old mama's with hey mom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the biggest mama voice. But go ahead. What were you saying, baby?
And then so that's Mal and and then we know Vanessa. Like,
yeah,
we know where she's at. So yeah, Mal, Yoli, Vanessa. No, not Mal, Yoli, Vanessa, and Xander. All the same type of manipulator.
Xander is. I hadn't thought about it like this. Were you about to say something?
No, finish.
Xander is playing the game of it perfectly. Because when they all jumped up on her and Mal was leading the charge, do you love her though? Do you want to be with her?
Uh-huh.
Do you see it? And Xander was like, I don't want to answer this question like this. I don't. Yeah. I feel attacked. And then when they went away, it's like, ain't Mal just a friend? Right? Oh, you see her as a friend though, right? And I was like, ooh, you want her, but you don't want to. You don't want to go. That. You want to fight for her, and Mal out fighting for her, and it's not getting reciprocated.
I want to throw in. I want to get your thoughts on this because I was watching the TikToks about this, and the talkers were saying that Vanessa and Mal are the same person in a different font.
Vanessa and Mal?
Yes. Because
tell me how.
Mal also didn't want to get married. Didn't want
to have
it.
Now she lose. Let me get the whole thought out.
Okay, go ahead.
Now she's finna lose Yoli, and she's all in love with Xander, and now she's coming in real strong with the "I love you, let's get married" energy to the point of proposing when she was like, I just want to make sure I'm different and you want to be with me for me, when clearly she did your whole fear in this thing by getting with someone else as quickly as your fear was in the beginning.
So this is where I don't believe they're the same person in a different font, because Mal's big thing was timeline. The difference, Vanessa never wanted to get married. She was like, why, when there's so many people out here? Mal was like, where is our money? How are we paying for this? Can we get that straight? Where what's her face was like, it's been 3 years. We got to get off the, piss or get off the pot. So I think with Mal is more so of, if you're playing by the rules of this show, she wants this person to be the person she marries. It's just the show has forced them to speed up the timeline, because they're like, either you propose or y'all no longer date, which is I'm sorry, Netflix, that is just a dumb premise. You can't force people to be broken up after the show.
This because people keep saying she did want to get married. Okay, fine.
Yeah, no. So
what has changed? Her money ain't changed.
So
her situation ain't changed.
She said,
so what? It's the urgency of the show.
Yeah, no.
To Angel's point,
absolutely,
yeah, definitely.
So and the fact that she's fallen in love with someone else that's forcing your hand. None of your other outside factors have changed.
I agree with that. And in the car, I want to say in the car, I don't remember where Mal did say, like, I came into this like I need to have all right, mama, $1,000.
Yep.
You said don't give her a kiss?
Nah.
I love it too. She said I came into this, which a lot of men have this.
That's what I was about. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She said
a lot of men have
early on.
Yeah, I need to have my ducks in a row. I need to have my finances together before I'm married or before I'm ready to have kids, because they take on that providing thing. But then Mal was like, now I see that. Like, I feel like she's paraphrasing, you are enough, or there's no amount of money that I need to do something. But her mindset definitely changed around that. But she did come in with that, like, I'm not ready. But Vanessa was the reason she pissed me off so much. She was just so. I never want to get married, and I'm the most
She was
attractive
having
person.
that conversation with her daddy.
Yes. And she told Lexi, I'm the most attractive person ever. Xander's almost asexual. She's not gonna find. Wait a minute. They was having sex. You know what? I do love
Multiple
you.
times.
I always have, Xander. I always love the massages and your haircut,
Exactly.
your quietness. You know, and that's where I feel like, yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, Mal. I really wanted to be like, sis, no, this is not it. At no point in time, I don't care how healthy it is for Yoli to be honest with herself. Should you ever have to subject yourself to hearing that the person you love is in love with someone else?
Oh boy.
To subject yourself to
Over and over.
hearing your like in the comparison, in the fact that she's had to deal with other people putting other people's needs first.
That's
Even with
awesome.
Lexi, she had to listen to Lexi cry, and I can't wait till we get to Lexi because she done got on my last nerve.
Mine too.
And then to the point, but I'm like, Mal, I understand that you are mature and that you know how to process what's actually in front of you and not all the other things. But why are you subjecting yourself to it? You should want better for yourself. You should want better for yourself, that even though y'all did this experiment, that your chick is not going to be out. Didn't nobody do the experiment like her in Yoli and Xander did. That y'all didn't have to screw that much. Y'all did not have to go all the. You didn't. Nobody said. Now, in order for this to be a real marriage, y'all got to be in here doing all the things.
They went in there and they were celebrating their 1 week anniversary. They did.
This
And
is what I don't.
Yoli was dropping those bombs on Mal, and she was just taking it. We had sex.
Oh.
I fell in love. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
girl.
then, on top of that, this hurt me the most. They was all talking. Mal came over. They get a little heated. Yoli pulled her away, and then Yoli gonna be like, "Actually, I kind of want to have this conversation." And then Mal's like, "Is this a conversation I can be a part
she was
of?
so understanding and trusting.
Or should I not?" She was like, "Actually, I feel like it would be more authentic if you weren't there." She was like, "Okay." I said, "I would have."
Again, she lied.
And then
She lied in that moment.
She did
Yep.
lie in that
She
moment.
said because Lexi wants to talk about something, and I feel like it'd be awkward if you were there. She didn't go talk to Lexi.
She didn't.
She didn't. Yoli, I don't like.
No, she
doing Mal wrong, and Mal's wasting all that good emotional intelligence on a person who is not feeling her like that no more.
I don't understand why Mal doesn't see that. Like I said, I had that dog premise. It was like, you've been here for 3 years, but if somebody else comes show me any type of attention for the next 5 minutes, I am now equally, if not more, in love with this person.
And that would piss me off.
And then that
And
whole
that should show,
go ahead, baby.
no, that should show Mal that no, she doesn't see you as unique. She just sees you as consistent. She can't show you that you're unique in any way.
Which is why it's frustrating that Mal is still like even more attached to her instead of being like, you're proving what my concern was to begin with.
1,000%.
I need to
100.
be out. I need to be out. You're proving my concern to begin with. And instead she's saying, let's get married. I want to be with you. I want to choose you. I choose you. Girl, no.
You really out here being thirsty. You taking any listen. I'm gonna equate this to my life because I'm selfish.
Sometimes it's the easiest way to.
Yeah, we've been pitching shows and having deals on the table and stuff, and I was mouthing it up. I was, please pick me, do like Angel Marcus video, choose me, love me, right? And let me tell y'all what, I took that energy in, and then these folks came back with an offer that was so ridiculous. I was like, I'm good. Y'all, this is y'all being ridiculous. And also, let me not ever approach a situation being thirsty like this, because all people do is feel like they can control you and own you. Like, if Yoli really loved Mal like that, you wouldn't have her out here nose to the wind,
begging,
silly. You out here got this woman looking silly for you, and you could tell it's it's poor unfortunate. So she's embracing it and loving it. I'm like, why are you letting her do all this? Now you need to stop. But Yoli, if you loved her, either Leave her or be with her.
Mhm.
This doggone, she ain't bad enough to let her go. Right. And then she was like, I must have been terrible that 3 years. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, but you didn't save the money. You didn't.
Where is your money?
Right.
Where is your money?
Nah, she a pick me.
Because you ain't brought up your accounts, huh? Do you have money saved for a summer trip abroad? Okay, because if you do, my go-to hack will be Babbel. All right. Whether you're a seasonal traveler or embarking on your first adventure, communication is key to fully experiencing a new culture. That's where Babbel comes in. Babbel is a language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons. There's still time to learn a new language before you reach your destination. Listen, Spanish, California is its own destination, okay? And being able to use Babbel to be able to speak Spanish better, and as far as in conversation, is clutch. But also, there's so many Spanish-speaking countries that I want me and Marcus to be able to travel to that would require us to be able to use Babbel in a way to have conversations with the locals and have a better experience. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real-life conversations in just as little as 3 weeks. Babbel's expertly crafted lessons are built around real life. You learn how to have practical conversations about travel, relationships, business, and more. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel's lessons are created by over 150 language experts and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. Their teaching methods have been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There's so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, video stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's babbel.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
For up to 55% off of your subscription. Babbel, language for life. And then after we find out whether or not she got the money for IVF or for whatever journey she wants to do for fertility, we need to know if she has a good therapist, okay? Because this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. All right, so as we see Mal and we see her journey through this, we see how she's getting caught up in everyone else's needs, right? She's getting caught up on what Lexi needs to get through what she feels to be betrayal. She needs to know what her Yoli needs in order to be able to move forward with her. But she's not taking time to think about what she needs from herself. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, maybe not in the same way that Mal is doing it now, but in our own life situations. When we spend all of our time giving, it's easy to start feeling stressed thin, to feel tapped out, to feel depleted. Well, therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life, right? Because while we're not saying that you shouldn't give to other people, we're saying you need to balance what you're giving to those that aren't you and what you're giving to yourself, so that you can keep supporting others without feeling that you're leaving yourself behind. Y'all know I love therapy. This week was crazy. I'm out here in Kentucky, but guess what? I still got to keep my therapy session because I do it virtually. And we were able to talk about how I was feeling like everything is being pulled out of me at once and I don't have time. And my therapist was able to commend me on how, even in our own session, I was being pulled away by multiple people. It felt like every 5 minutes that I was like, I am choosing to focus on myself right now. Even if they pull me away, I'm coming back to this because I need to know that I matter and I need to put my care first. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/TBTB today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Anything else on this love triangle? Did we cover all Xander and Vanessa and then separately Mao and Yoli? We kind of did.
I don't feel like we talked about Xander and Vanessa.
Yeah, hold up. I just want to talk about just real quick, Yoli just being this pick me. She needs somebody to get on somebody's insurance. She needs somebody to pay for things. Like this chick need to go elsewhere and grow up and figure herself out. Anyway, yeah, Vanessa and Xander, go ahead.
Oh, no. I had to say something else about Yoli
Oh.
too, and Xander. They know that people are recording, right? They know cameras are rolling.
What exactly?
They were like, "Are you in anybody's eye line? Are you anybody's eye line?" Okay, no, the humans around you might not be able to see you, but the cameras can.
Are absolutely capturing you.
And we
You're-
gonna watch this during the reunion.
Xander's like, "Should we just do this? Come on, let's do this."
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were gone when I said all that. Yeah.
Oh, you did? I'm so sorry. I was, but yeah, that just blew my mind. I said, "Oh, she don't care about Mal. If she's willing to do this behind this back, but in this woman's face all at the same time, because she gonna watch this episode.
Right.
She don't care. She does not care about you."
That was what I was saying about how Vanessa, Xander, and Yoli are equally manipulative.
Yeah. And listen, honestly, Xander and Yoli can be together. I agree with this. Xander and Yoli work well together. All I'm saying is, Yoli, put your big girl panties on and tell Mal, I don't want to be with you. Because everything you say and do is saying that, but you don't want to be big girl enough to say, actually, I'm sorry. 3 weeks wasn't enough for me. Because she looked silly when the other girl was like, 3 weeks. She was like, well, technically in the lunar calendar, yes, but Bulgarian 3 weeks is more. Nah, say you done fell head over heels in 3 weeks. The girl has money for the baby. She wants a baby now, and it don't matter what Yoli says or does, because there's no way Yoli could have did anything any different.
No.
So you just don't want to be with her. Fine. That's why you came on the show, to see if you want to be with her. Now you found out that you don't want to. Let her go then. Before you take this emotionally intelligent person who makes bad life choices and just make them a bad choice. And that means she only have it. Now her emotional intelligence is wasted. Now she's just going to screw the next person up because you didn't want to be a woman enough to say, I don't want to be with you no more. Anastasia said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me.
When what's her face said, she was like, I'm doing all this stuff for you. What is it? She was like, I want you to do it for me romantically. I said, you know what? I am so done with Yoli. When she said, I'm making you breakfast, I'm doing all this stuff, but I need it in a romantic type of way.
Xander was putting that thing on her.
Is it me or does Yoli and Tiny look alike?
Did I not say that? I literally said that.
They look like the lips and the nose. There's something going on right here.
I literally said the same thing. I said, I don't know what it is, but something is giving Tiny
in that facial region.
Yes. I just want to say this too. This is the same thing on Married at First Sight. Everything always goes well the first few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all they've been together.
And that's all y'all
phase, HP.
It is so easy to fall in love and compare the first 3 weeks of a relationship to 3 years of baggage with somebody else and be like, but look how they're treating me. Fast forward 3 years. Fast forward 3 years, and you're going to feel different.
Fast forward 6 months.
6 months. Another 3 weeks.
Another 3 weeks.
Yeah, another 3 weeks is all you need.
All that honeymoon phase, all that stuff gonna be gone. All right. And Mal, you better have moved on, but you probably won't because you did all that stuff. You took.
She's
all
a glutton for punishment.
And you went and proposed, and I was like, Lord.
Yeah,
Lord.
And she asked a friend, so would you approve if I were to propose? A friend was like,
the girl said everything, but is you crazy? Are you hearing the same conversation I'm hearing? What are you saying to me right now?
It's so disrespect. The blatant disrespect. I just couldn't imagine in all of my years my husband tolerating any type of. Well, first of all, I can't even fathom being on a show like this. That just doesn't even work. But the fathom fixing my lips to tell my husband about my feelings for somebody else. What? No. And then he'll be.
I can't. It cringes me to watch them do it. That's how hard it would be.
Ridiculous.
It's not. This is not real. This is not real.
I don't understand going on a show like this and kind of not expecting it to turn out this way.
Mm-hmm.
You need I understand feeling like, listen, is we is or is we ain't in real life, but I feel like a show like this, it adds an unnecessary component to a relationship that I said this last week and I mean it. I would be Brock. Like if Mal and Yoli got together, Yoli would constantly have to hear me talk about, do you remember when you told me this and you were with old girl? Oh, you ain't got no money? I bet you Xander does. I would just, I couldn't get with you again.
I would be the Ozzy to Mildred. I would leave but not come back.
Why they got it?
You'll never. You don't have to worry about me being Brock. We have the decision is made. The show is over for us. So sorry, we're not together.
Over here in the chat, they said Yoli's IG is trash.
Oh my gosh, have you seen
You
her?
found it?
I found her.
I ain't seen it.
I haven't seen her Instagram. I'm assuming some of that content's the same, but because I was searching TikTok, her TikTok came up. A couple of them. One of them, she said, it got worse, and somehow it's gonna get worse. I cried. Okay, so do we want to do Xander and Vanessa? Anything we want to say on them?
Trash is as trash does. Vanessa's she a piece of crap. They manipulative with each other at this point. I don't know. I'm glad Vanessa's daddy called out.
What'd he say? Tell me what he
said. The only reason you want to be with her is because somebody else is gonna pull her away.
Yeah.
There's nothing about Vanessa that says she truly wants kids. She up until this point, it's boring. Why would I want stability? Why would I want this? Why would I want consistency? No, it's like all these people in the world. Now all of a sudden, I want you. She says she wants to be with her. She never says she wants to marry her.
Yeah, Vanessa, even if they ended up together, they wouldn't be together.
Nah.
Because Vanessa just wants to win the show.
When Vanessa pulled out the hot air balloon, I said, "Oh, this is not playing fair."
Yeah, she was doing all the F-boy stuff.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, you fell in love, but did she take you in the air?"
Correct.
Did she do that? And then she was like, "And I didn't come over every time you were talking to Yoli. I didn't come over. It was really hard." That also, I feel like, it should be a rule that once you are out of the trial marriage and you're now in trial marriage with your real person, you can't keep having conversations with your old person. Yeah, that shouldn't be fair. That don't make no sense.
The show wants to happen what things happen. They're like, let's all come up to dinner together while y'all is really unsettled.
I know, they be real good for a group dinner. Why?
As soon as they get blocked with their original person, they like group dinner. Oh, you know what? I did like that person for 3 weeks. Okay.
I don't want that. No, you mind your business. Let me mind mine. Okay, so Xander and Vanessa, do we think they make it out of the show together?
No.
Vanessa, you might as well go ahead. You ain't want to be married. You ain't monogamy.
Wait, you say you think they make it together? Angel,
yep.
I see. I might think I know where Angel's coming from, and I think I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. Xander is going to end up, because Yoli is going to sit here and cry left and right. Xander going to end up with Vanessa's ass.
Yeah. Those two, Xander and Yoli, are trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
Xander, yes, they are. Yes,
they just trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Like they could go either way at this point.
What I did see in the previews, which pissed me off, I said show is just me. First of all, I need to get these eyebrows waxed. But what I did see in the previews was after, so old girl then proposed inside of the episode that we watched, episode 8. Somehow Yoli back over talking to Xander and being all in the face.
Yoli's
y'all going too far. Do not have this black girl propose and then be like, but let's discuss your love with this other person. Nah, she needs to be kicked. And I want her to stop putting that ponytail in her hair.
Hold up. Wait. Did you see Hold up. When they were packing, did you see Yoli's hair? Yoli's hair was like, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I said, what happened to her? Did she get drugged down the street?
Oh my
That ponytail makes me mad because you can tell that ponytail really matched when her hair hadn't grown out so much, but majority of the color does not is no longer in her hair, at least when it's up in a ponytail. So it seems like such a stark difference. It's not like brown to light brown. It is black to blonde. I'm like, take that thing out, girl. Your hair looks
Like
fine,
somebody
but
put
it's
mask and tape and spray painted the rest of
looking
it.
like, now how I get in it? How I get in it? I'm just living my life.
That's how you know you're frustrated with somebody. And I also hate your ponytail don't match.
That it did. I was like, girl, what is this? Every time she puts it in, I want to be like, take that thing off, girl.
Oh my god! And I usually notice that. Yoli and Mal. So y'all don't think they make it either?
No.
Wait, y'all do think they make it?
No.
Okay, you don't.
They shouldn't.
Oh, Mal.
Yoli gonna be with Xander.
If
you
Mal,
think it's gonna be with Xander.
I don't know. I want Mal to just Mal done already proposed, so I don't know.
Mal is about to be malcontent.
Ah.
Did I use the word correctly? What's malcontent mean?
Okay.
Don't matter.
Okay, so we only got one more couple. Oh no, we have two more. Let's go to
Lex.
Mildred.
No,
and-
let's Lexi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
please.
Yeah, let's do Lexi and Ray because Lexi became a villain to me.
Lexi's hate for Vanessa has crippled everything about her personality.
Her
Dog.
personality is I hate Vanessa.
Now, and listen,
It's
Vanessa
her whole
did some,
storyline.
but Vanessa didn't even do the stuff to
I want her
Lexi.
to let it go.
Yes.
Let it
She
go.
gotta let it go.
She holding Ray to the fire because she said, "I want you to." You looked at her. She said, "Girl,
Yes.
what's wrong?"
You
Everybody
looked at her.
It's like,
She said,
you
I didn't
loved
even
her. She was like,
Don't make eye contact with her.
She said, I never looked at her the entire time at the party. There was one point in time where she was staring her drink, looking over at her, Ray, and whatever her name is, Vanessa. I said, now, you are
she
crazy.
hugged her. She was like, but I looked to the side when I said, "Girl, why are you so worried about this woman?" She at this point, she ain't looked Ray's way. She been all up in Xander's butt since she got back. She ain't thinking about Ray. That girl, she is minding her own. Concerning y'all, she is minding her own business. Why
said it? Cat said it in the chat. She really showing her age right here, like at this point.
1000%.
Immature. Not only so the only thing I finally realized, okay, because I was like, why are you so mad if y'all didn't have any truths about who was going, if y'all slept with anybody? Now, when she said that Ray actually came up to her and said, "Don't worry, trust me, I would not sleep with this chick," I said, okay, I can understand why you mad because at first I was like, why is she, just because you don't like the girl, you mad that she slept with it? Like, she has her own autonomy. If y'all saying y'all can sleep with whomever on this show, like when y'all come on this show, you can't be mad just because she didn't choose who you wanted her to choose.
Right.
But when she said that Lexi that Ray actually said she wasn't gonna do that with her, I said, oh, I get it. She
I missed that part.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, no, she definitely said that. And what I hit on it last week, and damn it, I'm gonna say it again this week. There is no way in hell that any of these shows would have a woman giving a man a hand job under the sheets.
No way.
They was laying under them goddamn sheets, moaning and arm moving, and I'm like,
and they was going.
They would you would never see this. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, Marcus.
You would never see that.
Marcus, we got it already.
Aubrey,
we're going to blur that out.
Sorry.
I'm finna get
but that's what it was.
Leave it.
Netflix.
My foot on your foot? Yes. Netflix would have kept it.
No, that never
monetized.
I know.
Like, check it out, Aubrey. But
I disagree with y'all before, but I agree with y'all. I do agree now, Marcus. They is the editors on whoever sound mixed the post. He turned the moans. He said he turned it all the way to 11.
Red line.
The moans was louder than the people speaking voices, man.
Yeah.
I said, hey.
I thought I heard something click on one of them. I said, what? I was like, what is y'all doing? I said, what is this lesbian sex? I
Man,
don't even know.
Lesbianics.
What is this?
Said I heard something click.
It ain't even Spice Channel. It's like Hustler.
Yeah, yeah.
They was out there having the sex.
Yes, they were.
They're like, I love you. Then the camera turns around, you see.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all in here grinding. Y'all hunching.
Punching. I said, I don't understand I don't know how this works. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, no, I think Netflix is definitely pushing the envelope way harder with the woman on woman or non-binary on woman scenes than what they do with men. But I'm not gonna cancel the subscription. But if I was, I would use Rocket Money to do it.
For real.
Because you know how you be forgetting about, oh man, do I have time? I just now remembered a subscription right now that I need to cancel in this ad. Oh my gosh. But how often does that not happen for us? And even with it just happening, I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget before we finish this podcast to cancel it.
That's why Rocket Money here for you.
They make it so easy.
Listen, they get you all the time with these try for 30 days free, try for 7 days free, all this stuff that you try, and then you forget that you're still trying it until you are so many months into paying these people for something that you did not even want to use. For real, for real.
You know
Listen,
what? KevOnStage Studios app, y'all been rocking money in it. They've been turning them subscriptions off. Rocket Money, y'all been using it.
Listen, so if you didn't know, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps you lower your bill all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like the Stars app, just to watch one show, or that free gaming trial that you never use. Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscription for you. And for any of you who don't want to pay for it anymore, just hit cancel. Rocket Money will cancel for you. It's real easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also alert it if anything looks off. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money and saving an average person up to $720 a year. The Fredericks just used Rocket Money and saw the astronomical amount of money they were wasting.
Man, I don't even want to tell y'all how much Rocket Money
I'm
helped
going
me.
to tell you that I am actually very excited to get there's a tab for like, these are your reoccurring payments. I want to actually see the decrease in June. Like I couldn't wait for this month to kick off because I want to see the progress. I want them to tell me, look at all the things that you've canceled and all the money you're saving. So I could be like, thank you. I did do that.
So you can spend it on something else.
Amen. Listen, well, at least she's not throwing away. So stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscription and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bald.
rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bald.
rocketmoney.com/bald.
Bold. Okay.
More Lexi hate.
Yes. Okay. And poor Ray, she didn't sign up for this.
No, she got caught in the crossfire. I was curious.
I mean, she ain't completely clean either.
She didn't. What was the time Lexi went off on her?
Lexi just
when they were on the couch. When they were on the couch, was it when she went off on her?
What were the circumstances you talking about?
I feel like they were on the couch and it was the most egregious of either the couch or when they were at the beach. I can't remember what was the reason she was mad, but it was the most like, girl, what?
All the arguments that Lexi had with Ray were stupid. And
all of them.
And Ray was like, I thought we said we was going to have a good day today.
Right.
I thought we agreed to have a good day today. And Lexi was like, F that. I have things to say.
He said we were until you looked at her.
Yes.
You looked at Vanessa's face. And that was the end of it.
She said, so you want me to just hate her and not make eye contact? And but you made eye contact with her. I hugged her a little bit and to the side, but you looked at her. What?
She's like, you don't regret what you did. And that'll be a problem for me. You don't regret it.
She was like, I want her out of my life. And she was like, she's not even in our life.
Mel was like, who are you talking about?
I want to kill her. That's
It
all.
was she was giving her too much energy, like she was
Way too
consumed by her,
much.
and she really didn't deserve all of that energy.
Somebody in the Patreon chat said, I think there's some sexual energy with Lexi towards Vanessa.
There probably is.
'Cause
Because
it's
in
like-
the beginning, she was kind of like that.
There's no reason that I can see that they have shown us for her to be having that strong of a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
When the ground rules they said was
Right.
fine. She acted like she cheated on her within their regular marriage, and they weren't even on this show, and they agreed to do the stuff. She just really hated her, and I wanted Lexi.
Hold up.
Somebody in the Patreon said also, we made her to be more mature than she was. She is 23, 24.
You
And I
know,
was like,
I've been thinking about that too. I think people were saying she was mature in the sense that, like, she's 25 and she wants to get married. She's 25, but she also wants to have children. Like, the fact that she knows that is so mature, because what 25-year-old wants to do that? And they were giving her way more credit in the vein of maturity than was necessary.
Yeah, I was saying she was mature just because of the way she would explain herself and situate, like the way she would talk and show her emotions, express her emotions. It had nothing to do with her wanting to be married. Like when she was talking about like how she feels and how she's dealing with this particular person, she was very expressive and said exactly what it was that she was thinking. That's why I said she was
I was talking about the other cast, but it could be that because I went back and I was like, the way she was acting these episodes, I was like, oh girl, you need too much credit.
Yeah. And also
hold up. Ray said, so Vanessa said, oh, so you're just ignoring me? And I was like, yeah, kind of. She was like, you talk to her? It's like,
she really immature.
My son works.
Yes.
She just is a dog. She won't let this go, and that'll definitely be to their detriment, because it's just like, what else do you want Ray to set herself on fire? She wants her to set Vanessa on fire.
I know y'all just want me to die. It seems like y'all just want me to go away.
She's talking more about Vanessa than anybody else on the show.
Yeah,
easily
more than Ray.
More than Xander, who is with her. Xander ain't studying no Vanessa. Sure ain't studying her.
Okay, do we think they make it?
Who we talking about?
Ray and Lexi.
I think they do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Ray run for the hills.
Nah, Ray ain't that great of a person. Lexi was just acting up.
Wait, why don't we like Ray? Tell me, remind me.
I don't dislike Ray. I think Ray's the only one that's halfway. I mean, other than the fact that she lied to her girl, but she fits this show perfectly.
She does. She does. She just got a little sex. No worries.
Yeah, she was like.
Somebody said that in the Patreon too. She said Ray was just like, well, we having the sex. That's what we all doing. And then you came home and it was like, how could you? Like, we said we would. I thought you Mal gave you some of that stuff y'all give each other.
She's like, I'm young. I don't want to be married. This is the type of stuff I actually want to do.
Yeah. Point of information.
But yeah, I don't mind her. I actually don't. I just wish she would quit.
That's what it was. I was trying to figure out why I didn't like Ray. It was the shade that Vanessa was throwing so much shade at Lexi, and Ray wasn't like saying anything. She was just like, huh? I'm like, this is the person you've been with all of this time. Why are you letting this person that you're with right now throw so much shade? That's what it was, like the last group of episodes that we watched.
Yeah.
When did you see the next come out?
June 1st. Oh, no, don't. June something.
It is. I think it's like this week, like Mel's birthday, the 5th or 6th, something like that.
And that'll be the whole.
I think it's the last 3. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Mildred and Tiff. As a reminder, Tiff's pronouns are they, them.
Mildred's crazy.
Mildred's crazy as hell.
Her is crazy and toxic.
Yeah,
Mildred couldn't even make it. She can't make it in either trial. Either she can't make it with her original trial or the new trial. Like Mildred's crazy as hell.
Yeah, Mildred is
crazy as the bets, bug.
She is crazy.
Before we jump to them, their friend
too. Go ahead.
Their friend, Tiffany's friend, my favorite person on the whole show.
Oh yeah,
yes.
She needs to be the host. She was like, hold her hand.
Their friend.
She had the glasses, right?
Yeah, she walked in with the aviators on, like she just landed the plane.
She's like, "Why don't
she
y'all
wore a sleek ponytail? She got like a raspy
Oh,
voice."
That's right. She was Tiff's friend was saying that Tiff and Sam needed to have sex.
Yeah.
Y'all need. He said, I mean, if you're gonna do this, at least try it. She was like, hold her hand. She was like, I feel bad for the woman. I'm gonna hold her hand. You see how not difficult that is?
Yeah.
She's like, y'all making it
I'm
weird.
watching the body language. If she would have tried, would you say yeah? Sam was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
Remember,
this
Tiff
is
had went all in with Mildred at the table.
Yeah.
And Mildred walked
Tiff
away.
wasn't attracted to Sam at all.
No.
And she just had and
Sam didn't love her
Tiff
dog.
had friend zoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they
Sam
were a
didn't-
throwaway couple. It was
Yeah,
just
they
like how
absolutely
only two left.
Yeah, they're absolutely
Yeah, 1000%.
And the friend was trying to like, at least try it, but Tiff had made up her mind. This
I don't want.
it's a no for me.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me. But
Yeah.
Tiff and Mildred shouldn't be together. They're too hot-headed.
Mildred don't need to be with nobody. Mildred need help.
Mildred needs to just, be by her lonesome.
Yeah.
Because
that's
That's why I thought they were together. That's why I thought the trial measures were 2 weeks.
Yeah, because they break up every Monday.
Yeah.
Tiff and Mildred.
They only been together for a very small amount of time. They've been together for like maybe a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah. Mildred and Tiff had a shorter relationship.
Oh, I don't remember.
That was
Yeah,
like,
the fact that they said sometimes they break up like multiple times in a week or even a day. I'm like, come on, Mildred,
We got stuff to do. Let's go for real. If we don't want to do this, then just don't do it. But breaking up here and there, everywhere, no, man.
Yeah, I thought this too. She said, I'm not understanding Mildred's need to be married again. The only thing I thought of is Mildred tired of being
abandoned.
Well, I also thought maybe she just wanted help in life.
With the kid?
Yes. I'd be feeling
friends can help.
Friends can help, but maybe she wants that like life partner. I don't know. I didn't all the way understand why she wanted to be married either.
I think she likes the thought of being married. She's been married before. She got married really quickly before they divorced. I think she just likes it and she wants to move fast. She's kind of falling into the stereotype of how lesbians by the third date are fully married, making, planning kids.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious when Tiffany was talking to Mildred and Tiffany was saying, you have to get to a point where you don't interrupt me and you're not being disrespectful. She was like, why? So I can't talk. I just can't interrupt you. Tiff was like,
I never talk again.
You just did it just now as I'm trying to explain to you. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just trying to understand. I think it's disrespectful to tell me that I can't talk ever. I said, Mildred, do you hear you are too old to be acting like this.
Mildred was alive.
You have a 16-year-old child. You old enough to not be acting in this manner.
Well, and that's why I thought someone just said it, and that's why I thought she wanted the help because her child has special needs. And so she was looking for that like outside connection. But Mildred absolutely she'll be able to see herself as a result of this show.
When this episode, I know
I'm excited to see her on the reunion to see how she was like, I was acting up. I hope she said I was acting up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was acting up.
If she could hear that she interrupted Tiffany in the middle of Tiffany saying, it's disrespectful for you to interrupt me. Damn.
She'll
be like,
I'm Latina. That's how I talk. What's the problem?
She's like, yo, no hablo respect. Okay? And y'all don't get it. I am Latina. Yo hablo español.
Oh my God. It was too much. All right. Do we think they stay together?
Nah.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think they do. I think they continue on the path they were on before this show.
You don't remember Tiffany's crying at the table when they were making the decisions of who they were going to be with?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Tiffany ain't got no goddamn sense. She don't know what's good for you.
And Mildred walked away like Aussie does.
So the only thing is, I haven't seen any spoilers, but I did see that the reunion is taped or was taped in January of this year. So I think I want to say they said it's like a year later. So with that time having elapsed, do you change any of your thoughts on who's made it or not? Because when they do the reunion closer to the end of the show, they're more likely going to be together. You know what I mean? The status is whatever we think it is. But with, a year plus or minus since the show ended, does that change any of your thoughts on who's staying together?
They're all
Mildred, and Tiff, they probably still together because at this point, Tiff is probably just used to dealing with that crap and don't know any better. Mal and Yoli, nah. Hopefully the friend done talked to Mal and was like, girl,
Right.
run, like kick rocks. The hell's
Yes.
wrong with you?
Yes.
Vanessa and Xander is the reason that Yoli can't stay faithful unless Yoli was in the, at the grocery store and fell in love with the checkout person. Who else we got?
Sam and Aussie.
Sam and nah, they ain't together.
Okay.
I wouldn't be. This might be the first show where nobody is together.
That's what I think too. I actually think no one's together.
Ozzy broke up with themselves. Ozzy broke up with Ozzy and walked away.
Yes, they did. Or yes, Ozzy.
Yes,
did.
Ozzy did. You would have to say Ozzy again.
That's a good. I actually, just because I know the time has elapsed, I actually do not think any of these couples are still together. And I do think that immediately after Xander and Yoli got together, and then I think reality set in and they just didn't make it. That would be my guess.
Agreed.
That would be my guess.
Yeah. I agree. Concur.
All right. Anything else? Go ahead.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Kev? Angel?
No.
Very good. I will send you guys the actually, I don't know why I'm telling the audience, but I'll send you guys the schedule so we can plan our next shoots in the event that they're not on Tuesdays, just so we're all on the same page.
We need to send the audience too, so they know what time we go record that television program.
But we gotta decide it first.
No, I'm talking about once we decide.
Okay, then. All right, y'all. Bye.